3, 2, 1. Clock in, man.
You got something to beep too, man.
I heard that shit the first time.
I have to beat this nigga up. Oh.
Nah, man, what's up, man? We got our family here. We got some dogs. We got
Christopher.
Christopher. We got my right hand.
I'm Stanley.
Stanley. Y'all know Louis.
Yo, my name is Louis, man. Y'all know
We got
My name is
Ethan the man.
Ethan, I don't even know. I was gonna make some type of joke, but never mind.
Man, how you been, man?
Chillin', man.
Working?
To it, just
Not
grinding.
you,
Live the
but
life.
working?
Just grinding, yeah.
I'm tired of Stanley already, bro.
Like, I even do that.
He had us waiting an hour,
For
bro.
an hour.
Yo,
I'm
we
tired of
FaceTimed up. We said, "Stay where you?" He said, "I'm at the crib."
I'm gonna leave right now.
But it's like, yo, I like
No
the hairstyle,
comment,
bro.
no comment. I'm
No.
not saying that.
All BS aside, bro. You look cute.
Appreciate it.
No homo. No homo.
OPF. Pull it out.
Not that politically correct.
You got braids too, right?
I don't know something.
Let me see him.
Shits are
You
old,
gotta,
man.
yo, why you gotta put him on the spot like
You
that,
know
bro?
he got the beanie on it. It's gonna be
Couple-
scruffy if he takes it off.
Couple weeks old.
Y'all trying to put him on the spot. Yo, your hair looks good, bro.
Appreciate you.
You too, bro.
I'm talking to you, Stanley.
Bro, I'm letting you know. Appreciate you.
But nah, I want to ask you guys a question, actually. Kind of starting off the podcast in a good way, but how do y'all feel about these these AI bots, these robots and stuff that Elon Musk has been messing around
You know
with?
what I heard, bro? I heard that when they go, one of them went kind of crazy, I guess.
And like it killed like 4 people.
No, and they're like, AI, stop, and then he was like, I can't stop, and then the AI was like, you're trying to distract me, so you're the enemy now, something like that.
I heard about something. I don't know. It was on Facebook, and I seen there was like an article or some lady was
But are
talking.
those like out to buy? Like you can buy them?
No,
I don't think so.
they're concepts.
I think they're still concepts.
That's why.
Elon Musk, the concept 3
That was one of
But still, I heard like some actually.
I don't think it was
Musk,
Elon.
Elon Musk is
Elon. No, he said that at a certain point, the AI robots are more dangerous than nuclear weapons. And I could see it at one point. They get
Like the
so
movies.
smart. Yeah, because like they're gonna get so smart that they're gonna be able to
Well,
like
it's
have their
gonna
own
be
consciousness
like
at one
Will
point,
Smith.
and
It's
just
gonna
like.
be a city of just robots building stuff.
But like the thing is, his company, the way they're doing it right now is like is chips. They're trying to get chips inside of like people's heads. So right now they're like messing with a monkey. They put a chip in a monkey's head, and then they have him like playing I forget that game where like the ball is coming down, and then he has like the little thing you gotta move it. So like the ball bounces off the thing, and then they come back down and do that. So they got the monkey playing that, and then they're giving him like bananas and stuff. I don't know. That's like how they're experimenting on him. But he's saying that right at one point, if a human does get that in their body, everybody else is gonna have to get it because that human is gonna be so much more advanced than everybody else that you're gonna be at a disadvantage.
You're bugging.
I'm not getting no chip in my brain,
You're
bro.
bugging.
They're
Cause
not
like,
getting no you.
alright, so think this: you're trying to like let's say it's a hostile situation and you're trying to defend yourself against somebody who has a chip. So he already sees like, alright, let's say you throw a punch. He sees the angle, the speed, everything, and then some voice in his head tells him, "Oh, move to this side" or some shit.
Yo, it's gonna be like-
that's like
it's gonna be like Lab Rats.
It's like that
They show everything.
There's one show like that, or on Netflix, there's one where he takes a pill. He works for the government. He takes a pill, and
Oh,
so
is
you can
this,
see like the distance between everything. He's jumping on the
Yeah.
train.
Yeah.
You can
I
see
think
the
there
distance,
was
all
one
that.
similar one. It was the one with Jamie Foxx. It was called Power, but he was taking.
Oh, I
it
see
was like
Power.
taking
Oh,
pills,
I
but
think I
it
know what
wasn't.
you're
It
talking
wasn't
about.
through like that. It wasn't like like robotic stuff. It was like actual physical powers.
I don't know. That's kind of scary to think about, like that whole concept, because like it makes sense, bro. If you aren't like, for example, I think they made a video on it, and they had a girl like shooting a basketball, and it told her like the trajectory of how and they had like an actual image, like of like the angle of like how to shoot the ball and
I'm going
stuff.
to the league if I get one of those.
That's what I'm saying though. If you're at that
Y'all
point,
not
you're
holding me
so
one bit.
like
Go to the league.
behind.
Bro, the thing
Call-
is like
call
Korea
LeBron.
already
I
has
might have
that.
to get that. No
I
cash.
mean, his is natural
It's a
though.
robot.
Imagine, all right. So now imagine Curry with that.
Oh my goodness.
There's no difference.
Yeah, but it has
You
it.
know, like
From
he's
Curry
already
to
so
that.
efficient without it. Imagine him with that.
Nah, I'm calling LeBron now. 1-on-1. I got that chip 1-on-1. I think he already mentioned he's doing human trial
What?
with the chip in the
With the
ring.
chip?
He put it out he put it on Twitter or something like that.
That's Elon Musk?
I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the company's called like Neuralink or something like
It's
that.
like Neuralink, but it's like he has like some shit in it or something like that.
Nah, he's actually like working on it, so I'm pretty sure it's his. He owns it.
I mean, he's pretty smart. I don't think the whole, cause he has a lot of people. I mean, a lot of power. So like the fact that 4 people died because of that. I don't know if he knew.
I don't know. I don't think that one was in the States, so I'm guessing that
Was that one
incident was not with him, huh?
That wasn't like involved with him though.
I don't think so.
I think it was something outside.
But I'm saying he himself has said that those things are dangerous, that we shouldn't even mess with them. And he said that he's actually talked to like government officials and telling them to like not mess with it, but they didn't listen. So he's like, if I can't stop them, might as well join them.
When you're the richest man in the world, you can do whatever.
Make money, you know what I'm saying?
Not even make, just do whatever you want. The
But
fact
like
that Elon Musk is having talks with government officials about robots.
Elon Musk,
Who else do you go to at that point? But he said that the way he wants to do it is have the chips and get it into or have the robots have a chip that already has our consciousness in the robot. So if the robot takes over, we kind of override the robot and then we become the robot, if that makes sense.
So you
Some
could live
A.I Robots
forever?
shit. Yeah. At that point, you're literally living within the robot.
But
It's like at one point you want to live
It's
forever.
your consciousness inside the robot.
Exactly, but it's not
There was a
really
post
you.
on IG the other day talking about they already have a robot. The robot's gonna be able to like become your friend or like be like a loved one of yours if you really
That's
want.
what I'm saying though. How do you teach a robot
That's
emotions?
ridiculous.
That's
If
I don't know.
you have your
Imagine marrying a robot.
Yo, they gonna give you that crazy quack, bro. Why? I don't know, man. That's
Yo, marrying
weird.
a robot would be ridiculous.
But how do you get emotions
Imagine
into the
sitting in
robot?
your room, but just a robot.
The ones that have came out, like the concepts are like mad scary looking. Like they're so awkward.
Bro,
So,
they
like,
look like the ones from I, Robot.
literally.
They look like the ones.
So I'm
from
like,
I,
how do
Robot.
you get emotions through a robot? Because they're not gonna have no sympathy. So if you get them angry in any sort of way, they're coming after you.
There was one. I think my dad. You know, Pasquale always wants to come up with the craziest things.
Yo, we should get him on the podcast, bro. No cap.
Yo,
Podcast
he
with
pulled up
Junior.
your YouTube. He was watching it the other day. He
Right.
was like, I need to get on the video myself. I was like, alright.
fans are coming
I
through,
was
man.
like, alright.
Yeah, that
Nah,
would
he
be a
was-
very interesting podcast.
He was at TK's talking about that he saw a video that they gave one of the dudes walked up to a robot. He was like, "Oh, you my friend," or like the robot asked him why, or he asked the robot, "Why are you upset?" He was like, "I have no emotion. I'm a robot." And he was just like having conversation with him. He was like, "You're a human. You have all these feelings." Like it was just crazy. I was like, "What?"
I don't know. The whole sympathy thing is hard to get through because if you get them angry, it's over.
That's pretty scary.
Now imagine a human army going against a robot army.
It's lit.
What you mean is lit? We're not winning
Just
that.
unplug them, bro. Take the batteries. Take the batteries.
Yeah.
Yo, there's gonna be so
Work like
much
that,
They're gonna be solar powered.
solar power. I'm taking out the AAA.
They're gonna be getting energy from the sun, bro. Like, they're gonna be so advanced.
I bet.
Just
Fight the robots at night.
at night.
Right.
All day.
Or create clouds.
They've been charging that shit all day.
Right.
Your beat.
That's crazy.
They're gonna
They
be
thought
robots,
about
but there's
that
gonna be a
before,
way
yeah.
where it's like they're not gonna make them shits indestructible. They're not gonna
They
make it
can't.
like.
But once. I feel like
once
it's gonna
the
get
robot-
I feel like okay.
If
they
the
feel like
robot
they
gets to the
know-
point where they get their own consciousness and they
Exactly,
can
and
think
it's
for
over.
themselves, it's over at that point.
Yeah, but here's
They
the
can
thing.
overwrite anything we write into their system.
They can make that all they want, but there's always limits to that stuff. You can't. You can have it, but if it comes out, now you're.
You know how like on every
Done.
movies like about robots? There's like the master that if you kill him, then all of them die. It might be something like that too.
And the
Nah,
robot, I don't know.
You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I feel you, yeah.
Like the movies. Like,
I know what you're talking about, but I think, but now in times they're not gonna do it like that. I think it's just if they make one.
Because
And
when
then,
they say,
I feel like they're gonna be very cautious with it. Like the government's gonna be like, they're gonna be keep their eyes on that one robot. And if they see that one robot
But
comes
the
out
robot is
faulty,
smarter than us because computers are smarter than us in a certain
But who
aspect.
made them? Who made the computers?
Us, but still, who does math faster? The computer. Who can
Oh.
research and know information quicker?
No,
than
there's
the computer?
actually a guy
So-
that does math quicker than.
No, there's no person that can store as much information as a computer.
That's what I'm saying.
That is true.
If anything, all right, like
But what if the computer runs out of memory?
that's what I'm saying though.
bro,
They're gonna
bro,
be able to outsmart. a
I
human
saw
being.
32 terabyte for an Xbox the other day. Your computer's not running out of memory.
That's a lot of memory.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying.
That's,
though.
that's a
So-
lot
Bro,
of
32
work.
terabytes is
PS4,
ridiculous.
You can
So
play
like
all the
they
games.
could just download like
PS4.
how to kill a human or some shit, like some like fighting tactics, and just put that in their stories. And that's it. They already know. You come at them, oh, let me hit them here. One shot, you're gone.
We they hate you here, bro.
Give me a bed. It's
You know
over.
what I'm saying? And they're hard as fuck. They're straight up metal. So they're coming for you.
So
They're not gonna make it
use
metal.
guns.
They won't make the robots metal. They're gonna try and make it something because metal's gonna be too heavy. They're gonna want to make it more like as realistic.
It makes sense.
Huh?
Aluminum.
I don't even know.
It's gonna have to be hard
They
enough
make it
to
heavy and whatever. Let's just say you make a metal robot. You can outrun a metal robot. It's too there's a metal you can't move it too fast.
That's true, but then again, there has to
I
be
feel
some
like
type
that's
of
not
material that's strong
gonna
enough
be
to
that's not
withstand
gonna
that
be
shit.
like anytime soon.
Yeah,
That's what you think.
I mean,
regardless, robot, a fully metal robot.
It has to be a robot. If it's a military robot, it's gonna have to
movement
withstand
restrictions.
a bullet. It's gonna have to be some type of material that could stand a bullet.
Okay, it could withstand a bullet, but like.
So what I'm saying, what material is gonna be able to do that? Obviously, they'll figure that out. That's not for me.
Bro, there's always gonna be some button, something where
that's
you
what I'm
just
saying.
click.
It has to be old.
If you have a fully
That's what
metal
the robot
robot,
says.
I'm gonna run around and turn around and focus
It cuts it off. Like that's what I'm saying. You're underestimating the fact that they're way smarter than us. At one point, they're gonna be able to just override anything that we put on them.
I guess, bro.
That's why I Robot. They thought they had it all figured out until that one robot was like, it's gonna just break everything.
I'm calling Will Smith.
What is that? That man is in his
So how
40s.
quick do you think, like, how far that's gonna get? Like,
In the future?
yeah, like in our lifetime, like how much do you
That-
think that you think we're gonna see?
I don't even know. I would have to think about that.
It's gonna fail. I feel like they're gonna get pretty close to it, but it's gonna
I
fail.
mean, bro, they already got self-driving cars.
Fine. Huh?
They already got self-driving cars. That's the technology can't be that far away.
Okay, they have self-driving cars, but there's also a lot of lawsuits behind that.
Yeah, obviously the technology itself is not the
Like
best.
they
but-
make you like I don't know if they make you sign stuff before you get one, but like they're gonna start doing that where they make you sign some sort of waiver
Mhm.
before you buy this self-driving car. You gotta know
Everything's your fault.
basically.
That's tough.
Right.
The
Yeah.
Tesla's only. I
Tough.
heard the Tesla's only self-driving. Like if you're
Yeah, you have to be
your eyes
aware.
have to be
You have
on
to-
the road,
yeah,
and
yeah.
you have to be sitting straight. Like you
Yeah.
can't turn this way, you can't turn that way, you can't go nothing. You have to
Tell
look
you
straight.
to put your hands so you know.
You gotta have your hands like on your laps like this.
What if
So
you
you
just
can't be
tape
on your
your hand?
phone? You can't.
Huh?
What if you just tape your hand and you
No,
Oh,
your eyes have to be
oh,
open.
yeah.
The thing is,
Wait,
your eyes
wait,
have to
wait.
be
Couple of
open. Your eyes
seconds,
can't be
too.
nearly closed. They have to be open.
I think that every certain amount of time you gotta like tap it or something so it knows that like to keep going.
I mean, that's right now.
Oh,
It's
it
still,
does- yeah, it
it's
does
still
that.
in development.
It's like after 30 minutes, like if you're still on self-drive mode, you gotta like put your hands on the wheels to
Yeah.
know that you're still there, like awake or something like that.
That's what I'm saying, though. All right, now take that. Let's say 20 years from now. That's still our lifetime.
Like 20 years from
Take
now,
that.
yeah, for sure. I mean,
Look
it's
how long
like,
it took them to do that, though.
That's what I'm saying, though. Right now, it's a bunch of research going on, and once,
like, oh,
once
no,
they
no,
get
what's
it,
that?
once they get it, they're like, okay, now this is safe and it's efficient. All right, now let's move on from cars and do something else. Because at some point, those cars are gonna take us, and let's say you got overdue like parking tickets or some shit, straight to the station. You're going straight to the ops.
it's like what's that movie? Back to the Future. I think
I need
they were
one.
talking about
Which one?
car flying. I mean,
Well, they got the first
They got the
car
first
flying.
flying car, yeah.
when like this
Recently,
week, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it was not
But
recently.
they
just got
said
it.
what they said it won 2012,
What?
2010.
In 2000s, I'm pretty sure it was.
What?
That they were gonna have
flying
flying cars.
Oh yeah, that,
I think
that's
it was
happened all the
2000s.
time. Look at
It
the
was
movie
in the
2012.
2000s.
Everybody thought the world was gonna end in 2012. We're in 2022.
I'm saying.
We're
But I don't know,
past
with that, I've heard that people say that it was like the Mayan calendar that was like they
Yeah.
interpreted it wrong, so 2012 was really 2020. And that's why like all the like pandemic stuff happened, like all the wildfires, all the
I still feel that
I don't
it's
think
all-
that-
feel-
I don't
still
think
feel it's
that
all government.
You can't, bro. Like I don't know. That's just too big of a topic. I feel like.
what do you mean? This is Clock
Talking
Podcast,
about everything
bro.
that
We talking about
happened.
No,
anything.
I'm saying like.
We talk about it all.
No, I'm saying about.
Become ready.
What you just said the.
Yeah, like they said, basically they said that they got it wrong. 2012 was actually supposed to be
Let me stop you
2020.
right there. That's what they've been doing their whole life. There's a let me give you a background. In Thailand,
Mhm.
there's like a tribe. I don't know the name of, but they look at the ocean every time.
Mhm.
Every time they constantly look at the ocean. Once they see an off wave, they know that something's gonna happen. So a long time ago,
How accurate is that?
they Thailand got hit with a crazy tsunami, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And then that tribe knew that was gonna happen, so they all evacuated, they left, and
Where
the
they at
people
now?
that, huh?
Where they at now?
I don't know.
They're dead. Alright, so they were not very accurate.
What?
That's fun.
You were saying or what I said?
But I say, what does that have to do with the calendar?
I'm saying that once you study a topic a lot, there's no way that like you like how can you mess up on the calendar, bro? You know how long they were doing that for?
But what?
No,
it makes
that's
sense
not
though.
only
So
one
why
guy.
2012?
That's
Nothing
past-
happened in 2012.
Bro, I feel like that movie was just made. Just to be made.
I mean, not the
just for
movie.
fun.
Even before the movie though, they were still talked about something was gonna happen in 2012. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying,
Honestly, I feel like that's
how do you say a year and you've been searching it up for so long and then nothing happens?
Exactly. I don't think they messed up.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel
What? Kenny,
What?
if they've been searching it up for years, they said this year is gonna happen. It didn't happen. They didn't mess up.
Oh no, I'm saying they did messed up.
Okay.
But I'm saying like they no. This is the thing. I'm not saying that they messed up. I'm just saying like they just said something because they don't have like not the knowledge, but like they're based their life on. You know what I'm trying to say? Like they're not futuristic, not futuristic, but like how do I say that? Like they're not.
Because alright, so
not
the reason-
updated pretty much.
The reason they said that was because the Mayan calendar stopped after 2012, so that's why they thought something was gonna happen. But what the myth of it is that they were wrong. It wasn't 2012. It was supposed to be 2020.
But
Because
who said that?
I don't know, people.
So that's not accurate.
The same people who said anything else.
Ah,
though.
see, I got you.
No, but the thing you said before, who said that these people were actually looking at waves?
That's actually.
Who said that?
I can look it up on Google, bro.
On Google. Yeah, who wrote that?
Man.
Exactly.
But it was this what I said wasn't on the 1900s. Like it happened.
that proves my point even more.
It
That was so
happened-
back then
no,
that who
it
knows
wasn't.
if it was true.
Oh, you're trying to
wasn't.
say it was recent.
When was it?
It wasn't on the 2000s, but it wasn't. I don't know exactly when, bro. I'll tell you that. But I know it wasn't.
It's-
What I'm
it's
talking about
recent
was
times.
pretty recent though, because it was what 2012, so they've been talking about that for years.
Bro, they were
saw
talking about
the
that since I
movie?
was born.
No, you saw. Oh,
I seen like big ass wave comes and like takes
no,
over everything.
that's
I
like
just
20,
seen the
that's,
post
that
of
was
it,
like
that's it.
2012, right?
Yeah.
That was 2012. But there was a movie 2010. You seen that movie?
Yeah.
You seen it, right?
Yeah.
The
There
same
was a
thing.
movie
man.
called
It
2010.
is a 2010 and a 2012.
It's like
Bro,
2010.
2012 was supposed to be the second to 2010.
Exactly.
There was one in December.
They messed up by 2010.
Yeah, it was supposed to be in December. I
One
remember.
of them
movie-
was December and the other one.
Well, it's like
I forgot
you
what
seen
was.
it, right? It's like they all get on like a big ass boat, right?
Yeah, and it's near water. I know
And they
it's
get
near
hit with some crazy way with water.
I've seen the wave. I don't know if that was on 2012 or 2010.
seen one of them.
2012. I've never seen it.
2012.
I've only seen 2012 by the poster. Never
Yeah.
seen
Look,
actually.
I
It's
see
just a
like
big ass
parts of it.
tsunami. But it does make sense though because they said that a lot of like stuff was gonna happen, and then what 2012 or 2020 was a year with a lot of like stuff started going on.
Y'all believe that?
Who's watched the movie? Who's watched 2012?
Maybe
Does
I
anybody-
watched it, but
Does anybody like? Is it really based off like the world? Like
Yes.
they go around,
So-
they went around the world.
Yeah.
And actually, like,
I think so.
because if it
Let
was
me
just
ask
based
you-
off like, oh, let's say they had a tsunami in like somewhere.
No, it was a
That's-
tsunami
that's
that was just
took
it.
over the whole
That's what
world.
I'm going
So a
at.
tsunami went from California
From one
to
side of the
like-
world to the other
It
side.
started in
No.
Japan, I think.
Yeah, I think it started.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all believe on people that can read the future?
Like psychics.
You talking about the people that kind of look at your palm and be like, oh, you're gonna have four
That,
kids?
Yeah, like
that,
I don't know. To be honest, I want to
Like,
try
you're
it.
meeting with the
I'm not gonna say like, oh, I don't believe in it because I've never gone to a psychic and seen if they could read it. Obviously, if they say something that could just happen to anybody, I wouldn't.
Bro,
What
I'm
if
not
somebody-
believing
Because
in
they're like
psychic.
wildly
They
specific.
play
I don't
a
even know
lot-
what to
they
say.
play
What
a
if
lot
somebody
on, like,
comes to
shit
you
that
and
could
be like,
possibly- that
what if someone
possibly
comes to
happen.
you and tells you something that
What if it's like
can actually happen? Like you start believing in that, or just be like, that's just coincidence?
I don't believe in such thing as a
Like, I
coincidence.
mean-
Though. There's no such thing as a
You
coincidence.
know? No, okay, I'm about to say that. Nah, I look at dude. Like,
You do?
yeah, like,
Coincidence or?
Like we all have
I mean,
lived
yeah.
similar experiences. Like
That's true. I believe that.
Like, a lot of
But
things can
what if
happen
it's
all over.
wildly like specific? Like it's only like
If
towards
somebody
you.
comes to me to
we
something
talking
very
about, yeah,
specific
we
about
talking
me,
about what?
like the psychic's
Oh,
handwriting.
alright. I'm about to say, because for example, I see somebody in the yearbook, bro, from like years back. Nigga said, for example, I don't know what it was, but like, Red Sox gonna win this year. And then they ended up winning that year. You feel me? Niggas can just say something. I could be. I could be like right now.
They don't mean it. They don't mean to say it.
I could be like, all right,
Alright, so what if they
guy
say
is gonna win 2027?
For example,
and that shit happens.
just for an example, what if they say on this year, on this day, your daughter's gonna get killed by this person, and this is how it's gonna happen? And they tell you that, and it happens. No, I'm saying though, what if it's wildly specific? Like, it's just an example. That's kind of I took it over.
A little edit on that.
But I'm saying, what if it was like that specific to the point where it's like to the T, they got it so correct. You're like, all right, what the hell?
Like, what you mean? Like, they told me that today. Like, type shit. Like, go right now.
Like, all right,
You believe in it?
10 years from now.
Right now, I'm definitely not.
this
No,
day.
but then now I'm saying like say that like 4 years I gotta have a daughter, right? I'm like, nigga, I have a daughter.
You gonna start thinking about
And
it.
then a couple years later, you feel me? I
She
moved.
gets sick.
Like, say that this happened in LA. I moved to LA. It's like, nigga, what the fuck?
And then she gets sick.
Then she gets sick. And I'm like, hold up, you feel me? Like,
Yeah.
and then nigga,
Hold up, the day
if
that
she keeps like that,
day
keeps
is
riding
coming.
That
up,
happened.
yeah,
I'm
for
going
sure.
back to that psychic and shit. I'm telling her to run my one. Tell somebody run my one outside or something. Give my face.
Nah, for sure.
I
That's
didn't know my
gonna
dog
do,
was
though.
dying
That's
5 years
not
from now. I didn't even have a
Nigga, that's a whole
time.
movie plot, bro. What the fuck?
But I don't know.
I feel like it's gotta have some sort of coincidence, some sort of relevance for me to believe it. If it's something out of ordinary, telling me I'm gonna have a kid from 7 years from now, and
Because like, nah, I feel like you be going to them, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, you're gonna fall in love with the.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like
She's like, oh no, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
I never been
Yeah.
to them. I never been to them, but I feel like some of their predictions or
some people actually
the reads that they made could be like very general.
But
You know what I mean?
They're also good at reading people type shit. Like people that go
Like body
there.
language?
I mean, like people that go there for like a lost loved one, like they can guess who like the loved one was. It could be a fucking dog for all they know, but they'll go and guess that based off your reaction and the way you act and stuff. But then I don't know if it's real or not. You feel me? I haven't had the experience for years.
If I gotta
So
go
what
into
if you
what
have-
she's asking me for bread before I do it, no.
What if you actually had a dog? And it
No, I'm not. That's what I'm trying to say. Though. I'm saying like
So
they
what
can
if-
just read you type shit.
All right, so what if you go in? You're like, all right, I'm gonna try to keep my facial expressions to the minimum. I'm not gonna let her read me. And let's say, for example, you did have a relative who died, and they figured it out.
Before you,
Yeah. Like I said, bro, if they're good at reading people, are just good at. It don't gotta be.
You
But
can
to
only
the
hold
point
it.
where you have a
expressive.
a blank face, and they can't tell
They don't
anything.
got. I mean, but
You can only hold emotions up for so long though. Cause you ever back then?
No,
you
no,
ever been home and you were like, I'm gonna have a bad day at school and I'm gonna hold this bad emotions.
I'm
Come
not
down
gonna-
the day, now you're good.
nigga,
Come
first
the other
period.
day, now you're laughing.
You're
like,
you
I'm saying,
can't hold your
yeah,
emotions back that
let me
long.
ask, there's this guy. He had a lie detector and he beat it.
Oh, people can beat like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
So
If you
This is
believe what
how
you
you
say,
breathe.
yeah.
People say it's faulty with the lie detector stuff.
Yeah.
No,
That's
it's
what I'm
not.
saying. It's like
To beat it?
Like, if
Like,
you go on
people
right now,
beat
I
it.
feel like I can beat one.
nah,
I think I lied.
Hold on.
Nah, but nah.
I'm not beating her. But there's people that can't beat those things.
Right.
I lied.
It said that.
I'm not that good at lying, dude.
I can't lie for shit. I can't lie for shit, bro. That's
Nah,
weird.
it said that actors can't go to like court because they're like professional
Yeah.
liars. So I'm saying, what he just said.
well, that's true. That's a fact.
Bro,
Imagine Leonardo DiCaprio and
No, bro, if he kills somebody, he's going to
that's what I'm saying. He's going to court, but he's gonna be so
actors
good
can go
at
to court.
lying.
They're going to court. It just depends on what it is.
That's just
Except for
the
a
same.
speeding ticket, they're not going to court for a speeding
No,
ticket.
I'm saying though, but to the point where they'll be so good at lying.
That's just a saying. I feel like
Nah, I feel
It probably is the same.
because they have
Bro, remember that actor? I don't know what I've seen him in mad movies. He
Okay.
recently did a movie where he had a prop gun. He had a prop gun, but it was an actual like they had.
Oh,
it was some I forgot his name.
Bruce Lee's son.
No, this was like last year. Not even like last
You
year.
said Bruce
like,
Lee.
Yeah,
Nah, I just saw
it was some white dude.
I just saw
That's how he
It was a white
died.
dude. He had a prop gun.
Bruce Lee's son was. I know that.
It happened to be the prop gun was it was like a loaded gun, but it was like a prop, something like that. The gun.
Oh, it happened very recently. I know what you're talking
He
about.
had ended up like
Oh,
he was
Like a
shooting.
white guy?
Yeah, he was
yeah.
like shooting. He ended up like he was shooting a scene where he was actually
Oh,
shooting the
I know
prop
what
gun,
you're
and
talking about.
he injured
ended up
the
killing
killed
the
the director.
It was a girl.
Wait, no, I
He
didn't
killed
hear
the
that.
director. Yeah,
He
it
killed
was a
one.
girl.
Someone died, yeah.
He killed the
Somebody
director,
definitely
and he didn't go to court for that because it wasn't his fault.
Wasn't he acting?
Wait.
Because he was acting, he didn't think it was like.
Oh, it was
he didn't
supposed to
know
be
the gun.
blank bullets.
It was supposed to be a
Scene
blank gun,
they
but they
was
had
filming.
actual.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
They were like shooting a movie or something like that, and then
I mean,
it just
bro,
happened, like,
no,
it was a prop gun and it wasn't his fault.
Bro, you know when you shoot a gun and no.
Yeah, but he's
Nah,
think
it
about
was.
it. He's
It
off
was.
doing
He
something
was. He
else.
was acting. When you're an actor, they just come out. This is the prop for this scene.
No, I understand that, bro. You telling me if I know, I get the whole acting scene or whatever, but if I'm shoot someone wherever, the blood is gonna come out crazy, bro. And it just
But that's what it was. It wasn't like he shot
Difference,
somebody.
though.
huh?
You already shot them. What's the difference?
No, here's the thing.
If
He
you
didn't
know-
shoot the person and he kept going. He just saw that it was actual rounds coming out and he dropped the gun. He dropped like the prop.
Oh, it was like automatic?
I don't
It
know
was.
what it was.
No,
It wasn't
I don't
a
know.
pistol.
He injured a few people.
Either way, he shot.
If it's a pistol and I get shot, I'm
It
gonna
was
be like, oh,
multiple
this shit
people.
real. Like, this is an actual gun.
That I
But to
honestly, bro, you didn't just
So
go.
that you already shot it though.
Yeah.
You're in
No,
the
I
scene.
know.
You're
You already
supposed to
shot
aim
it.
the gun at the person.
But
and
if I
shoot.
shoot you and you're not gonna be like, oh, this gun is real, yo, stop the scene. You're not gonna say that. You're gonna be like,
But by the time you say that, nigga, I done shot already
Yeah,
four of them motherfuckers.
that's what I'm saying. Is it automatic or is it a pistol?
It was. I think it was an automatic gun
though.
because if it was a pistol, he wasn't gonna injure that
Yeah,
many
he's
people.
not.
He injured a few people. So it was an automatic gun, and he realized
Still,
like,
bro,
oh, he dropped
If
it.
it was automatic, then you spray, bro.
Nah, because
I got a trigger
that's
finger, like,
what
nah,
I'm-
nigga.
that's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing. He thought. I think he thought he was shooting blank.
It could be a
because it
scene where
was-
they were shooting multiple rounds.
That's what it
Because
was.
if you
I
don't
was
shoot
shooting
out
blank.
here, you don't realize till after they're on the floor. Oh shit!
Probably.
This is me.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, it's
I
still.
don't know what it was. He didn't get in trouble for it. He's still good, but it's like I don't know. That was
I don't know. That's tough.
that was one incident where an actor didn't have to go to court. But again, it wasn't really his fault. It was the
Still
person that
though,
gave him
so,
the
like-
prop.
He beat the kid. And he, I don't know.
There was really no
There
case
was no
opened up
case.
about it because it was just
He didn't go to court.
it wasn't his fault. Like they deemed it not his fault, and it like in some instances it really wasn't. Because if I'm acting, somebody's handing me a prop, I'm not gonna think it's an actual.
No, yeah, that's
AK-47
kinda- I don't know how that happened.
Well, whose fault is that, bro?
It was the
That's-
person
that's
who
the
was in
person
charge
that
of
gave
the
the props.
prop.
Did he got
I'm pretty
charged?
sure
That
she probably
person actually got in
charged,
trouble for it.
Oh, okay.
But still, though, like, how do you get a gun that you know you're supposed to get a fake gun, or at least fake blanks, and how do you?
Or how do you not test it before the actual?
Oh no, that nigga is definitely locked up. Whoever gave him that prop is not. He's not walking. He's not seeing grass right now. He's on TikTok right now in jail.
That's messed up.
Yo, I actually talking about that about guns. I saw this thing. I think 2 or 3 people, 2 died and 1 got hurt because of somebody had a gun
Shot it up in the air.
and then the bullet came down.
I don't think that's
He
real.
came back down that fast.
Bro, what? Bullets come down
Nah,
faster
they
than
don't.
what they leave the
No,
gun.
they don't.
No.
Yes,
No, they
do.
don't. No, they
I
don't. I
saw-
actually watched the video where the guy broke it down and everything, and they do not come down.
The,
fast.
the,
Bro, how far? Yo,
When
if
they
I shoot a gun across the
When they
how
shoot it-
far is that gun? How far is that one bullet
It's like a
going?
beater.
Bro, they go.
It
no,
goes
he's-
far, but it's
the
not going
gun,
from here to
the
New York.
gun, no, not like that.
Nah, it goes up and then it gets to the point where when it starts coming down, it starts shaking, and the resistance of the air doesn't let it get faster when it's coming down.
But it still comes. It
It's
comes
not
down and it
gonna
can kill you. Yes, it. Bro, what?
Nah,
If it comes like this, Lois, it's not gonna kill you.
Yeah.
It's not gonna
No,
kill
because
you.
the bullet is shaking like this, and then it's coming down. It's gonna slow down.
Bro, come on.
It's not gonna kill, bro. It's literally, bro. If I find that video, I'll
They
put
die.
it in
They
the
die.
That shit hits you like a penny and it falls.
And yes, so you think it's just bullets like this? Bullets are
What
like
bullets was he shooting?
Nah,
they
it
must stay to 6 or something.
yeah,
Nah,
but
that shit
bro,
gonna
I don't know. I don't think
That's
it's
all.
going up and come back down.
I don't
Bro,
know.
bullets come down fast.
And how many people did it kill?
It killed 2 and they got 1 hurt.
That's
Yo, he
One
wasn't in the
bullet?
sky like that, bro.
He said, nigga, the opposite of what
It wasn't
ricocheting,
Yo, that was-
Let me ask you something, bro.
Nah, he was-
I was listening to this other podcast too. And I'm gonna ask the question and I'm gonna answer it and I'm gonna tell you why. So this guy was talking about
Answer it. What is the point of
yeah,
this?
and then
He was on Clock
it's
10 podcast.
clock and pocket.
Okay,
So look,
okay.
Go ahead.
so look. So Lil Yachty asked this guy,
Mhm.
will you give up one of your legs for $10 million? $10 million.
What is wrong with
$10 million. Hear me out.
No.
Hear me out.
Listen.
Right
I'd
now-
my body more than
Right now, I wouldn't do that because I figure it out. I'm not gonna say that I can make 10 million, but I feel like
You sold
I'm
your
on the
soul.
no, I'm on the point
You
where
sold your soul for that money at that
I
point.
didn't do that.
No, I'm saying
Nigga,
if you
one-
take the
nigga,
money
hold
over
up,
your
nigga,
legs,
one
you
leg.
literally
Yo,
sold
what
your
the-
soul.
How much it cost to get another leg back? Like what are your phone
Oh, nah,
fake
walking around
six?
the
This is
Yo, I ain't
what
even-
it cost. I was like, what? My point.
Nigga, right?
I said I'm
I'm not giving my leg for $10 million.
No, you can't, nigga. What?
Alright, so you alright? Same question. Would
So
you
let
let
me
a guy?
finish.
Would you
Let
let
me
a guy do sexual things to you for $10 million?
Yeah.
Bro,
Same thing.
It's not the same
It's
thing.
$10 million.
It's $10 million.
It's $10 million. You can get new
Because
lips.
one you getting fucked, another
You
one you
can
losing
get
the
new
leg.
lips. You can get new lips. I said that whole booty hole. Alright, nah. Wow.
Who said that?
I seen it on TikTok. They asked him, "Would you give like oral sex to a guy
Bro, that
for
ain't
$10 million?" He's like, "With $10 million, you could just buy yourself a whole set of new lips."
Think of me,
It's the
that
same
ass.
thing you just said. With cutting your
I'm not, bro.
I'm
not
talking
talking
cutting
about-
it off. You're gonna go get a prosthetic for $10 million.
Nigga, it costs less than I'm getting one for like. How much it cost?
Obviously, it's gonna cost less. It's gonna
But
cost. It's not gonna cost.
Say it cost $1 million. I got $9 million left. Nigga, you
Bro,
about
it's
to
not
look
gonna cost
$9
$10 million to get new lips. I'll guarantee you that.
Nigga, I don't need new lips. You talk about getting my
But
life.
I'm saying though, it's
Fuck
the same
that.
concept.
I'm not answering that whole.
And it's that same concept. You're taking
No,
money
it's
over a
not.
part of
Yeah,
something happening to your body.
It's the action. It's
Bro,
what you're
I'm not
giving.
saying-
You're getting.
Nigga, hold up.
You're still
Yeah.
losing your leg.
Okay, I'm not saying I'm gonna do it.
I-
Yeah, I'm not
losing
saying
your
I'm
leg.
not saying I'm gonna do it, but I would consider that shit. You
What?
offered, you said no.
I am not
Nigga, I'm
considering.
considering.
I value
10
my
bucks
body
over.
way more than I
This is
value
what I- this
anything
is what-
monetary or anything that's material.
This
I
is
do
what I'm
not care
saying.
about
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm
I'm
saying.
trying to
I
tell
can
this nigga.
respect that.
That's what I'm saying. 5 years ago, not 5.
Yo, I'm not walking
years
around.
ago.
I'll say,
I'm
I'll say.
I'm not walking around.
I am not. I am not.
Now it's focused- now it's focused-
I'm walking around with a
If I
prosthetic.
was
At that point, you
focusing-
let the devil win. At that
Nigga,
point, you
not
really
even,
let the
bro.
devil win.
Well, you're gonna be limited to so many things if you got a prosthetic
Bro,
body.
I don't give a
It's
fuck.
like-
I got 10 million, nigga.
Exactly, bro. Not even
You're
not
giving
even.
away your body, a part of your body. You're a religious man, so you saying this really gets.
We gotta go
No,
through
no,
so
no,
much.
You're giving a part of your
this is the
temple, a
thing.
part of
You're
your
talking-
body.
You're putting
for
this as a
money.
religion. This is it has nothing to do with religion.
I know, but I'm saying though, you're giving a part of your body away for money, for a piece of paper that does not have any
Okay,
value.
but what
Just because we give it value, it has value.
Yeah, I got a question for you that. The rest of I work. So say, okay, you'll take it. Fuck it. You live your life. Nigga, God bless us. This shit will happen. You get in a car accident in a couple years. Nigga, you lose your leg. Now what? You looking back at
now you
like,
don't got 10 mil. Very good.
you still got 10
What if I don't get in a car accident?
Nigga, I understand. Nigga, the risk of that happening. Nigga, you feel me?
What if I don't
I'm
get in a
just
car
saying.
accident?
I'm just saying that, nigga.
I don't get it.
You lose your
That's
shit.
why you got a driver's license and you're taught why to not get into a car accident.
But nigga, every what's your accident is your fault, nigga?
Come on,
Cause you can drive.
Okay,
Nigga,
okay,
yes, you can
okay.
drive.
Your fault.
But still,
Right, nigga.
okay.
What
What if you take the $10 million, the next day you get robbed?
Nigga, the you
You're
suck.
at that point,
You ain't got no leg in you, bro.
How the fuck you robbing 10 mil on the spot?
Bro, there's people that do crazy heists in this world. Don't come at me with that. They
You can't-
they hacking your
Bro, you
phone
telling me
down,
somebody
swipe
can't
your
get your
shit.
big
I
account?
don't know.
You can't rob 10 mil?
You're telling me somebody can't
You
get into
gonna
your
put it
bank
on one
account?
bank account, my
Alright,
nigga?
Bro,
let's
just
say-
in
so let's say they
general.
give you a
Nobody
check.
told me nobody
Let's say they give you a $10 million check. You're walking to the bank or wherever you're gonna go deposit the money. They see you, you're gone.
That's not
They get you on the spot. Now you got no leg and you lost $10 million.
That's the
Nah,
same thing that would have happened.
You got a
No,
prosthetic.
That's
It's
the
a
same
prosthetic
thing, right?
and
That's
no
the same thing
money.
with
Because if that was to happen to me,
Accident.
now I have my leg. All I did was lose $10 million. I'm not losing anything. I'm still whole and complete. I have my leg. I did not lose anything. I don't care about the money. At the end of the day, it's material shit.
I'm with Lou.
Listen, you didn't.
So what if you get hit by a car, lose your leg, and you lose the check?
At that point, that's not a joke.
Wait,
At that
wait,
point,
wait. Why are you losing the check if all you did was get hit by a car?
They're gonna rob
All
you.
the way to
So,
the
if I'm the paramedic and I see a $10 million check right next to somebody who just got hit by a car, I am out of there. I quit on the spot.
You're opening an investigation like that.
They're gonna find me in Mexico. I am gone.
And
bro.
they're
not finding me.
gonna give you your money back.
They're not even gonna find me. Actually,
They don't have to find you.
I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna get prosthetic surgery at that point, and I'm out.
robbed.
And I'm gonna lose my leg. They're gonna get your money back.
I don't know. The fact you say you're not gonna consider, bro, that's just, I don't know.
I'm not giving my body part.
You don't got
I
it.
want-
Nigga, it's the fact that you might consider it.
I'm not
It's
one-
it's
Yeah,
not
it's
one
just
side.
like-
You gotta think about it.
No, I am not.
I'm not one sided.
giving a piece of my body for something that's material.
Yo,
Hold on.
A finger?
5 minutes for your finger.
I'm cool.
I'm not
Yo,
losing my
Stanley's
finger.
cool. He's cool.
Another one. Another one.
So I'm saying.
You gonna go damn buck after that?
I'm saying 5 minutes for a finger.
Right.
Now you said a leg.
You do
We're
it.
talking
You do it.
about.
For a finger,
We're
but for
talking
a leg,
about
I'm not
straight
gonna-
up from here
No.
down. That's a whole
No,
leg.
I'm talking about
That is not a whole
below
leg.
knee. Below knee. I didn't say whole leg.
Yes, you did. You said a leg.
Yeah, you
What am
said
I gonna
a
think?
leg.
Half a
Below, I
leg,
said
a calf?
below knee. below the knee.
I'm not
You're not
giving up
taking it
half
either.
of my leg.
Exactly.
Hey, listen,
giving
listen.
up.
I want to see your leg.
I am not giving that, bro. I hurt my foot and couldn't walk for 2 months.
Exactly.
You know how hard that was?
10 million gotta walk.
Whatever
Ever
it ain't
again.
go down. You
Right,
gotta give
bro.
it up.
10 million, you never gotta walk.
At the end of the day, you're the same exact person. You just have more money at that
10
point.
mil. And I look.
Huh? Bro, that's how it was when I was
Big toe.
hurt.
Big toe.
But you didn't have
That's just what I think of my point. You was in pain without 10 mil.
You're still in pain and can't do anything.
Nigga, fuck. What you mean?
You're still, bro. At the end of the day, having the money is not gonna do
You can
anything.
spend $50K, get rehabilitated.
Right, you fine. You feel amazing. You still got hella money. 9 mil still in the bank.
Bro, yeah, I don't think y'all
Still
understand,
lost
bro.
a
With
leg.
10 mil, bro. You don't waste that like
Nigga,
in a month,
right.
bro. That can last you generations.
That's what you
My
think.
point, nigga. Unless you're going to stocks.
I'm saying, whoa. Depending who you are, 10 mil will not last you generations.
You gotta know how you.
10
how
mil
to
will
handle
not
it,
last you
That's
generations.
the
Depending
best.
who
It
you
depends
are.
on who the person
and-
is.
You can blow 10 mil in a year.
And this
In
brings
a
me
month,
back.
bro.
This brings me
Easy,
back.
bro.
In a couple
Why
days,
would people
bro.
do that?
This brings me back to the other topic. I feel like a lot of people that has money, bro. People do be getting checks like that, and then they blow it, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel like
Money is so quick to blow.
bro, and it's
So
like
quick
it's
to
not it's not talked about enough. Like they don't teach you how to move with money,
Bro, look at you guys remember Adrian Bronner, the boxer?
Yeah.
bro.
He has
NBA
no money
players,
now.
NBA
He's a
players do
regular
have
person.
money,
He
bro.
be chilling with Floyd.
They do.
He has beef with
Yeah,
Floyd.
with chains. I've seen him recently.
Bro, but he
Well, not
has.
Floyd, with the other. With
You see how he
Floyd's,
doesn't box anymore?
The Floyd's, he just got waxed too many times.
Bro, he got waxed so many times, but he literally declared bankruptcy.
Now, the caring for bankruptcy is not.
No, I understand that, but like, bro, he's got to the point where he's not talked about.
I know what you're saying, and there's
He's
NBA players.
nobody really sees
What's the
that.
NBA player that was playing with
He
LeBron?
obviously still has money. I'm not
No,
saying
I'm
he's
talking
broke,
about,
but he's not as rich as he was.
Devontae
You know
something.
what I'm talking about? The NBA player that played with LeBron. That
The
was
that did his mom dirty.
Cavs.
exactly. That he was on that cast like.
On the
Yeah.
Cavs, yeah.
The one
That's
that-
a lot of money, bro.
Yeah,
Like, I feel like
mom.
that's not talked about enough in school,
Oh,
bro.
you don't know about
They
that?
don't care about that in school.
Bro, I feel like,
They don't
and I'm not
care.
trying to go. I'm not trying to go into the whole school talk.
Why not?
That's a whole. That's
You
a-
scared?
We can
They
no.
gonna get you?
What?
Yeah,
I have a whole man. I have.
You got a essay ready, your
Bro,
brother.
Matter of fact, you go in that talk. Let's talk about,
Bro,
bro.
what's up?
What's
School not teaching you about
Nah,
finance.
just talk about school in general, bro.
Oh, they don't do
And
that
I
at
used to go to school in New Haven, right? I remember for baseball.
Shout out New Haven.
For baseball, they gave us a box of chocolates.
Oh,
Wait,
I already know where you're going.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah.
2 chocolates each, and you had to sell that. They forced you to sell that,
Yeah.
and if you didn't sell it, you still had to pay that back to the school. So think
So
about
they
this.
force you to sell
You
it,
were
and,
working
and
for
you
them.
still gotta pay them back even if you don't
You
sell
were
it.
working for them, and you made no profit.
They're exploiting you at that
Bro,
point.
they don't teach you about money at all. They
Bro,
try to,
you were
they
working-
can give you classes based on money
Bro,
making.
I was
and
working
on how
at
to manage
14,
your money,
bro,
and you're not.
and I had.
I mean,
I tell you
That
straight up.
depends, I don't
I tell you
know.
straight up. When I came here,
But
I
I took
came with no
finance
money,
and
no
stuff.
bread,
class for that.
and like spending 60, cause the whole box was like I think it was 60. Spending $60 in the
in
whole
high
box.
school,
A chocolate,
let's
my
say you're a
parents were like,
freshman.
"Bro, you crazy?"
Yo, you know how many times I got,
You had to
yo,
pay for it.
No,
I had to-
if you're on the team, you had to take it no matter what. There's no issue.
And
or what,
I
nothing.
did
You had to
chess.
take it.
I did chess. You remember when they did
yeah,
the pies?
like,
Bro,
they did the pies.
Bro, I
they did the
remember.
chocolate
I'll never forget this. I went to a guy. He said, "Look, I'll buy it for you because I play baseball too, but because the pies they'll get delivered in 2 weeks." So the guy said, "In 2 weeks, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna wanna eat this pie."
That's
Bro,
what I said.
bro, here's the thing.
Like you been with me?
Even in elementary school, you remember we used to do the you buy the cookie dough. You had to go around the
Yeah.
flyers, go to your neighbors. They be like, oh, go to your neighborhood.
Yeah,
go
I
to your
never did
neighbors.
that.
Blah, blah, blah.
Never did
Bro, my dad used to slap me for coming home with them flyers.
Yeah.
He'd be like, are you,
I never
are you
did that.
dumb? Like, why are you
Like
coming home with them?
that is such a.
They have a system where at that point they're making you work. You're their employee,
That's what I'm saying.
and you still
bro.
gotta pay it. So
I'm
even if you
14,
don't sell it, that's
not only you
messed
an
up.
employee, you get no money back.
You get no-
You get no
nothing.
benefits.
Not even prizes.
I mean, you kind of do though,
I still got
because
no
they're using that money for the baseball
Yeah,
program.
they finesse you out.
Yeah, but like not you individually.
Yeah, that I get. But
Like, would you work for someone else and not get no profit?
No.
Exactly.
I have a whole lot of
basic topics about school, bro. But you wanna talk to yeah from
Like
Oh,
what?
I got a whole.
Oh, I'm on winter break right now.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to go into school.
We're talking about school.
I didn't want to, but he was like, "You
Yeah,
serious?"
classes
Because I
like
was
2
supposed
days
to
ago.
not scared. You feel me? Don't touch my gangster. Don't touch my gangster.
That's it. All right. So what's up with that? With the financial? What are you talking about?
No, there's more much of LeBron dropping 30 a game.
Exactly,
Come
bro.
on,
Like that's
yo.
not talked
Get
about
outta here,
enough,
bro.
bro.
LeBron?
No, right? I'm like, nigga, what you mean? LeBron, Tyson, every day.
The financial
Bro,
part
I guess
of
enough
life.
coverage.
I don't know. So how do y'all feel about LeBron, man?
Oh my god, stop playing. He has so much disrespect towards him, bro. Like
You know what? I really
Actually, I've heard a
bro,
lot
I
of,
respect
like,
LeBron,
Hall of
bro,
Famers.
because I'm not really a big fan of LeBron, but I respect him because he's never in controversy. He always stays out. He's a smart guy too.
no, he gets into a lot of controversy.
Yeah.
But not-
he
not-
holds his
He
ground.
just has a lot of people who.
But
Not-
here's the thing,
yeah.
he's into a lot of controversy, but what he says is relatable. He
But
doesn't
not-
say
not-
something
not
out of
that he-
pocket where it's like, yo, LeBron, you're wild. He says something where people
No,
are like,
I mean, this is what I mean. I mean, like
He's a strong
He got his image on.
He's not like KD.
he's
dog.
educated, bro.
He's not
dumb.
like KD. Like I'm not saying KD, but like he's
Okay,
not.
he's saying my out of
Exactly.
pocket.
He don't go on Twitter and be like, man, like
No,
Dame.
yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
LeBron is he's just educated. He's old head.
Yeah,
he's not
taking care of
old head,
himself.
but
He
like-
take care of his image. I respect that.
He
He has a lot of people who do that for him too.
I was talking about LeBron. Bro.
But
Was
all
that
right,
live?
so can we talk about how LeBron ruined the NBA?
What?
How LeBron ruined the NBA.
Curry won the
Let's
MVP.
talk about
It
it.
was LeBron because when he went
LeBron
to
really made
Super
the first
teams,
super
LeBron
team.
messed up the
teams
super
weren't
team.
a thing
But
until
Curry
2010.
won. Curry messed up the NBA with scoring.
What's time out, but yeah.
That's just him being
What's
different.
your definition of a super
Whoa.
team?
Huh?
What's your definition of a super
Yo,
team?
PC.
What?
What's your definition of a super team?
3
Nah,
All-Stars.
nah, like
In that sense, nigga,
Bro,
the Bulls had a super team too.
Cool.
oh,
With him, Scotty, and even you can say Dennis Rodman. nigga.
Bro, see, that's what I'm saying, bro. Yo, but people trying to say LeBron messed up. The people are trying to say LeBron messed up here and there, bro. What about Magic?
I'm just saying.
Magic had a crazy ass Laker team, bro.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He had so many people on there.
Who was on there?
He had James Woody. He had so many people. It's people to us. It's like, oh, like it's some old heads. But back in the day, people were like, oh, the Lakers are a super team. They're a monster team. Back in the day, those people were looking
Well,
at
they
the
still have
Lakers.
to go against
Lakers and
the
Celtics, bro. Look at the Celtics.
But that's the
Some
thing,
of the
though.
Celtics were not a
That's the
super
thing,
team
though.
back
All
then.
that was probably either signed or I mean, there's probably all drafted back then.
They're trying to. There's. Here's the thing
That's
about LeBron.
a-
They're always
that's
trying to pinpoint
It's
something on
different now.
LeBron.
If they draft the super like the Warriors,
thing
a lot
about
of the
the Warriors,
Warriors,
exactly.
yeah, they drafted a lot of their players. But like
All
it's
of them.
different from them just like, all right, let me go
Except
sign
for
this man just because
KD
he's
and,
a.
and Cousins.
When people try
That
to
was
say
after.
LeBron messed up the league with the super teams, I don't. That
He
goes
did
in-
though, because before that and like
Bro, before that,
the
there was
early
super
2000s
teams,
to when he did that 2010.
Bro, there was super teams before that.
He
bro.
did that. He did
Who was
that. The team was already
To the point
drafted.
where,
Like they were already there. So if they went out of their way to go to like talk to people, be like, yo, let's make this team, let's make it hot. Like basically when he went to Miami, everybody was loyal back then, and like from the 2000s to
LeBron,
2010, everybody was loyal.
LeBron's down there
Miami,
playing.
though.
He's a GM.
There was super teams before
La GM.
LeBron in Miami, bro.
La
Said my
GM.
GM.
You're telling me there was not super team before LeBron in Miami?
There was what?
There was
Right,
no
from
super team before
2010.
LeBron.
I mean,
There
from
definitely
2010
was.
to
There was so many super teams before LeBron in Miami. They're trying to pinpoint LeBron going to Miami and making the super team era.
who?
Bro, that's
There
literally
was
the joke of
duos.
so many
There was
people.
duos. There was Shaq and Kobe. There was Penny
It
and
was
Shaq.
Shaq and Wade.
There was Shaq and
Bro,
Wade.
okay,
Shaq is just
a duo doesn't make up a super team. But you're
That's what
telling
I'm
me
saying,
a
though.
duo is just a team alone? They have so many other key players that make the team a super
Role
team.
players, obviously, what you can't win without role players. But
Fine, LeBron-
having 3 All Stars in one team is different than having just
LeBron, Wade, and Bosh was an all-star team. That was a super
No,
team.
they had Ray Allen.
with the people behind it.
Ray
That's what made it a
Ray
super
Allen
team.
was an All Star.
Mike Miller.
If you had
Back in the day.
Ray Allen was still shit.
Ray Allen was a corner. He was literally meant for corner and sitting. That's it, bro. Okay, fine. Look at it this way. LeBron, let's say Bosh, Wade, and LeBron. Those 3. Now you give them straight G League players behind them. Are they a super team?
People just
Yeah.
They're a super team.
LeBron and Wade are giving you
They're
easily
not playing
25.
82 games out of the season.
Bosh
bro.
is giving you still though. If they have their if they plan that out correctly.
That's not a super team, bro. That's not a super
If
team.
they plan that out correctly, all they need is those role players to give them at least 10.
So that's something to do with like so when they went what's it called the Celtics team.
Which one?
Next one Ray Allen, motherfucking when they had Ray Allen. I'm not fault. It was Rondo, KG,
That
and
was
fucking
4.
Paul Pierce. But hold up,
That was the balance
they
team,
did that, nigga. They were talking about that shit. What's it called? KG talking about it. Oh yeah, the 5 of us. Nigga, they need 5 niggas for one person. So you telling me I go get 2 of my niggas now? I'm the bad guy?
Yeah.
That's
Nigga, what? They get jumped by 5 dudes. Nigga, you get jumped by 5 dudes. I go get 2 of my big homies. Now that we fuck you up, I'm the bad guy. I'm the villain.
Yeah.
It's not how that shit work.
Bro.
Like I fuck KD to
They
play.
had a starting 5, bro,
Yeah.
and they were a well-balanced
Yo,
team. Get
give me up. I fuck KD.
Get out.
I fuck KD. KD, well, he can hoop, nigga. One of the best scorers ever. Nigga,
KD
what?
is unguardable.
That's what, yeah, my point, nigga. No one can hold, you can't hold that nigga.
Oh, I see. I want to talk about
Not
something.
talking about, but now I'm saying like, but talk about KD and say where what he did. I'm not mad that he went to the Warriors. I'm mad he went to the Warriors after they was
After
winning.
they beat
They was
him.
nigga. He was
That's what messed
3
it
to
up.
1.
That's what
they were
messed
whooping
it
their
up,
ass.
Yeah.
Run that shit back, bro. Like me and Russ, run that shit back.
That's what messed it up, bro.
But I mean,
If you would have done that off of a losing season,
I'm not KD though.
Thunder were straight doo doo. If you would have done that, fine. I would have given him like. Honestly, it's still messed up. But after what you said, after it was a 3-1 and they blew it,
so
and you run to the
Warriors. At those contexts, those are two different shit.
If we would have gone to another
LeBron had a shitty ass team back with the Cavaliers. Look at any good player back in the Cavs teams. You ain't gonna find nobody.
Matthew Dellavedova.
No, what?
Nigga, not even. That was after.
Bears out.
Birds out.
Come on now. Bears out wasn't shit since fucking D-Wade dunked in that nigga. You ain't hear nothing about Bears out.
Bears out.
What's that ball nigga? With the eye. What's that nigga's name? That nigga was ass too. Yeah, nigga, he ain't really had nobody. Nigga, he had no help, bro. Like, so my point. So
he still took him to the
my point. He did that, and the Celtics built a team to beat him. So that nigga said, bro,
not 3, not 2. Yes, it did.
Bro,
that team was literally made after he brought him.
Bro,
was it really?
It was literally made right
now. It wasn't it was San Antonio. When he first went to the finals, it was San Antonio they put it.
That was the Heat. No, I'm talking about before.
No. When he went with the finals with the Cavs, it was San Antonio he played against.
But I'm saying though,
okay, but the Celtics situation.
They came out the West though. Cavs in the Cleveland's in the East. I'm talking about the East teams. That's why the Celtics made that team to beat his East team. So he went back, talked to D-Wade, talked to Boss, and they made a team, whatever. And then look what happened.
He still had
I heard my Shumper say it was that LeBron said himself that he ruined the NBA.
Point of view, but now what he did do, he's gave more freedom to the players, nigga. Because back in the day, like you said, it was being back then. Like
at this point, it's
being loyal. It was being loyal to them. The teams and shit. The team was never loyal to you though. Cause I can fuck around you and you can be like, yeah, I want to come back. I'm gonna check you next day.
That's what anything.
My point. I'm trying to say. So he put the power in the players though.
It depends. If you're nice, they're not doing that. You're telling me that the Lakers are not gonna take? He started going downhill after he left the Celtics. Yes, after the Celtics, he was not playing the same way.
Cause he got traded him.
Exactly.
For a better. My point though. I'm saying though.
When they traded, he was getting buckets.
My point, yo.
So are the Lakers trading Kobe? No.
That's different.
What do you mean?
It depends on the franchise, bro.
Let me hear.
You just try to compare it.
IT the whole thing.
I was comparing it in the aspect that Kobe's such a star player and so dominant that Lakers are not dumb enough to trade him. You know what I'm saying? If you're that nice and you have that value to the team, obviously there was something that AI didn't have that he was not giving.
Listen, bro, IT was doing his thing. Props to him. He was doing what he had to do.
So why did they trade him?
Who did they trade him for?
Kyrie. My point. You didn't want Kyrie to IT,
bro.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
No,
it's a what?
I'm taking exactly the
Celtics were there was a time when the Celtics had no point guard, no IT and no Kyrie.
Okay.
I'm saying they traded for IT.
They traded IT for Kyrie.
That was 2 different times.
No, it wasn't.
They traded for IT, nigga. No, they traded for.
They sent IT too.
No, they did like a 3-way trade, but they wanted Kyrie though.
They wanted Kyrie.
That's all we did the trade.
But now let's say Isaiah Thomas was better than Kyrie. Are they doing that deal?
Probably, nigga, you're
exactly. If he's that cold, why would they do that? That's on him.
How cold can you be at 5'9", nigga?
Bro, that is not my issue. I am not 5'9". Tell him to figure that out. I am not.
How tall are you?
6 foot.
Are you in the NBA?
Yes.
So what's your issue? You beat him 1-on-1?
Who? He's been playing basketball since he came out the womb.
You beat him 1-on-1. I'm just asking.
That's like saying,
bro, look, he got traded for Kyrie Irving. He's taking that trade regardless.
That's like saying you gotta beat up Mike Tyson. You're not doing that.
But tell me, my point. Ask me, compare that shit to.
No, I'm saying though.
What does compare that shit to? You compare. Why you brought up IT for?
No, the thing is,
he just compared IT to Kobe, bro.
No, I was comparing the fact that. If you're that nice, they're not gonna be stupid enough to trade you. Obviously, he didn't bring the value that they wanted, so they were like, "Get him out of here."
Here's what it was.
And also, you have to remember, it's a business. Kyrie's jerseys are selling way more than Isaiah Thomas.
No, that's it. All I said was LeBron brought the power to the player, though. Because now the player can decide what they want to do, and for me, they see them without being loyal to us. So I'm gonna fuck around and do what I want.
Bro, here's the same thing.
Being loyal to LeBron.
Nigga, they was not getting no pieces, bro.
That is because LeBron had to do something with it. Am I wrong?
How long was LeBron there?
You're telling me that LeBron is gonna be there. He's gonna be like, yo, I want these people, and if you don't bring them to me, I'm gonna stay here for 7 more years.
No, you can look at stuff any way you want, bro. Nigga, you have a player like LeBron, you're not gonna put pieces around him. But Kobe, what they do with Kobe? Kobe did what they did.
They gave that nigga pieces.
They knew who LeBron was.
Michael Jordan, what do Michael Jordan? MJ, what they do?
They also knew
draft picks, through trades. They did what they had to do.
They also knew that at any moment LeBron could be like, I want out of here. I think
back then LeBron, but like you said, bro, back then was not.
Cavs looked at LeBron and said, "We're giving you fair job. Go have fun."
Yeah, you heard?
They still made it to the final.
Back then was not like that though. Back then they wasn't fucking. The players were not. You feel me? Leaving like that. They want to stay with their team. Like you said, he wanted loyalty in their team. But they was not doing shit with him, bro. He was in the league for how long? He made shit 2010, nigga. He was there. He was in the Cavs 7 whole years, nigga. They did shit with that nigga LeBron.
That also has to do with how much money is coming in and all that. You also have to think about that.
Niggas LeBron team, the best player in the league. They're making money.
If they're putting out more money than they're making, they're not gonna make those deals.
I knew everything was business when they traded DeMar for Kawhi.
Oh, nah. I mean, yeah.
I
fuck with DeMar back then, though.
That's the thing, bro. Fine, Kawhi gave you a chip. What do they have after that?
He left.
He left. He left. Fred VanVleet. He's going off. He's talking about him. I'm talking about no, but after the fact, Kawhi gave him a chip. Kawhi did, bro. He left. He left to go play with Paul George, and now he's not even playing this season.
He didn't want to play with Toronto.
Bro, he went and gave him a chip. That was it. But look, now DeMar had his rough years in the Spurs. It wasn't even rough. It was hurt, bro.
He still had pretty good.
He was still averaging 20.
But the thing is, the Spurs offense is the way they run their offense. They don't run that, they don't run that shit that he bro. Toronto, it was like, give me the ball, I'm gonna do my thing. Spurs not like
back at that now with the Bulls, bro. DeMar is literally in the top 5 for MVP.
Nigga, DeMar was nice. I been told niggas DeMar was nice. I forgot who fella was talking with. Somebody said, they'll make the trade.
Niggas trying to say he fell off.
DeMar, I'm like, nigga, I understand that, but
I wouldn't say he fell off.
They made that trade because Kawhi's name was bigger at that time.
Alright, so my name is still bigger as fuck.
He's still bigger right now. Right now, I'm taking DeMar over Kawhi.
The way that the team is run is actually gonna.
I'm taking DeMar right now.
Like
defense,
like you said,
his defense is ridiculous, but I'm still taking. I'm giving that last go to DeMar.
DeMar,
like you talk about what?
The last go.
Come again,
with DeMar.
Like what you mean?
Like he went to
San Antonio. He's 100%.
And like, he wasn't playing the same because of the way that.
Just the way the offense runs, like bro, it's like
same shit with Lonzo.
It's every team though. Every team's like that. It's like every single team, bro. Like you put a certain player in a certain team, they're not gonna thrive. Depending on like you feel me, the way they run it.
Yeah, I feel like that's.
But at the end of the day, you have a
say
say
in all that.
You have a say in all that. You can't. It's not like I go to this team and
just
we're running. You get no say, no nothing.
Just let them hoop.
They're gonna, bro. Literally, that's what it is. Fine, coaching, they give you plays in here, but 95% of them niggas are out there hooping. They're not running plays. They're running obviously to get a bucket and stuff, but
I mean, I don't know. I feel like a lot of it is running plays though.
No, I'm not saying like the coach has no point. I'm not saying
you gotta run plays. I mean,
you gotta run plays, but like, bro, you're not.
LeBron be like,
they only get so many timeouts. Put it this way, they only get so many timeouts to go and sit down.
Kobe, nigga.
Out of the way.
They only get so many timeouts to sit down and actually make it.
Give me the rock.
Move. Get out the way.
I got this.
But I was hearing somebody talking about how LeBron is not not LeBron. How KD is not a better dribbler than LeBron.
A dribbler?
It was on TikTok.
But
yeah.
What do you mean by?
Like he has worse. LeBron has better handle than KD.
I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with that? You do agree with that?
I don't.
You don't agree with that?
What? Who do you think has better handle?
KD.
KD. Because he was saying that all KD does is the between hop dribble.
I mean,
there is fact to that. There is fact to that. LeBron, KD does stick to.
But the thing is, every player has that. Every player has 3 to 4 moves that they always hit on people, and they just know how to counter it. LeBron be hitting the stupid ass, but
that's not even a dribble. That's just a look down and throw it up.
But KD comes in, he hits you with the hezzy. You think he's about to shoot, or he hits you with a crossover. Boom. Oh, he comes back again, does the same thing, hits you with a crossover. Now hits you with a
they know that they can stop it.
That's what I'm saying though. Every player is like that though.
Yeah, for sure.
No, for sure.
I feel like KD has
a LeBron's handle. LeBron
does a more control.
LeBron does have more control, but KD is more flashy.
Nigga, he's better offensive scorer.
LeBron is a better athlete.
He's a better.
LeBron's an athlete.
He's a better offensive player. LeBron. Not offensive scorer. Offensive player. Because he get everybody like just the way he runs the offense. He runs like this better than KD, but KD's a way better scorer. KD, what? So you need a bucket, you giving KD the ball type shit. You feel me?
Man, I seen that last year.
I see LeBron making the best play though, better play
against the Bucks. That last game winning shot.
You feel me? And the thing is, that was a good shot. Nigga just put that foot a little inch back.
That was a horrible shot.
What you talking about?
He was getting, bro.
Nigga, I'm talking about when it sent to OT, nigga. What you talking about?
He had
the one he made.
It was a spin move 3-pointer fading away. That was a good shot.
But that's one he can make though.
No, that's still not a good shot. And in no coach's books, that's a good shot. That's just KD going crazy.
That's not a good shot.
But KD made it.
What did they tell Lillard?
Now I'm about to say that. Low key,
Lillard.
Let's talk about it. Yeah, I feel you. I feel what you mean.
It's not a good shot on some people's mind.
It's a fadeaway 3.
It's not a good shot on some people's minds, but if he knows he can make that, it's a good shot.
He missed it. He missed it. Then what?
Curry not making that shot?
Ethan, he missed that. Then what?
What?
It's still a good shot. He missed it. I'm talking about
No, but
And
I'm
the
trying.
next, he literally tried the same thing next play.
I'm talking about Lillard.
I'm talking about KD.
I'm talking about
No,
he said,
what I'm
that shot
trying
he
to say.
did, word, like the nigga was like, it was a bad shot. You know what I mean? He missed it.
What I'm trying to say is, in some people's minds, there's gonna be like, oh, it's a bad shot because they don't take those shots.
But low key, no. But the nigga, like,
What is crazy?
It's really not.
I'm in the middle. I'm in
That's what it is,
the middle of
bro.
that shit. Like, I see both fences. I'm both. I'm the fence. I see both sides.
Yeah.
But it's like,
People are like, they say, oh, it's a bad shot because you're not taking no shots. But KD, he put that shot up. That's a good shot in his head. You're telling me KD does not practice those shots?
nah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he thought that was a good
He's not
shot.
sitting in the
Maybe he
gym
thought
doing
he could
360.
make it.
He's not sitting in the gym doing 360.
Because you don't know what the nigga's head
No,
does.
he's not.
He
He has to
thought
have
I'm not
to
getting
make it.
blocked. That's all he thought in his
think
head.
that
I am not getting blocked. The ball is gonna leave my hand. That's all he thought.
I feel like you could think something isn't a good shot, but still have a deal like you can
Confidence.
make the shot. You know what I mean?
That's what it is, bro. It's
You out
a
here
level of
shooting some crazy
confidence.
shit, you might
He
think,
knew he
"Okay,
wasn't
I'm
gonna
not
get
getting
it blocked. He's like,
The only
nobody
reason-
can get up there with
The
me.
only reason
PJ,
Russ,
bro.
the only reason Russ said that shot was not a good
That's what I'm
shot.
saying. He knew
was
PJ
because
wasn't gonna get high enough to
PG
actually
said
block.
it. It wasn't
It
Russ.
was PG? Yeah, PG's not making that
Nigga,
shot.
he said making that.
That's why he said he's not.
It's not that. Matter of fact, I don't think that he meant it was a bad shot. More of it was he played good defense, nigga. He did what he had a hand in his face.
Yeah.
You feel me? He made.
Yeah.
That's the
Better
shot.
offense.
I'm saying that's the shot he wants somebody to take though. A nigga like Dame Lillard, if he's near the 3-point line, like closer, he making that shot. That's like the 10 times.
Yeah.
So he's far back there. In his mind, he's like what's it called that DeMar Rose, like not DeMar. Like Shumpert, he had an interview, right? He's like, back in the day, they shooting that shit 30 feet out. Shoot that shit. Fuck you. Shoot that. Nigga, nowadays you can't do that because niggas are making it. So I'm saying, like, with PG, he playing good defense. In my mind, nigga, that's the shot you want. I want you to take that shot.
Yeah.
Shoot that bitch. You that deep, shoot it. And the nigga made it. And then,
Yeah, I feel like
he
rather
made
you
the
shoot
shit.
that than shoot
My
something.
point. Better than you do that, get closer, you at the line.
Yeah.
Whereas repetition, you hitting that bitch.
I'm saying
It's like
good
Chris- like
defense,
what Chris
better
said.
offense.
It's like what
I
Chris
don't
said.
think he meant it was a bad shot. I think more he meant that he played good deep. You feel me? Like
He
did
just hit it.
He just made the shit. Like
Yeah. I
when
mean,
he said bad shot, he meant
Any
as in
basketball
he could have got a better
player
look
would say
type
that,
shit. Could have got the
It's
easier
like what
shot.
Chris said. It's a level of confidence in different players.
Yeah, honestly.
Dame Lillard in his head, I'm making that.
Nah,
I'm
for
making
sure.
that. Being honest.
Yo, the Padres disrespect has to stop, bro.
Oh no, I'm not just talking.
He's a very good offensive
I think
player.
You're just a Paul George fan.
Either way though, you can't sit here and say
I'm
he's
not saying
he's
it's bad.
not a good
I'm
hooper.
not saying that.
That's what I'm saying. And then
He got bucked
now
off.
take that injury away from him.
You said what? What you saying?
You say
You say he got.
bucked
Nigga lit up and said, "Bro, I see you, bro."
He's gonna do that to anybody though. At that point,
There's a whole lot
At that point-
complication of that nigga getting scored on us for game winners. But like when you the best defending team, that's what's gonna happen.
They put you on the best.
Well, that's
my
gonna
point.
happen.
It's gonna happen.
You telling me niggas hitting game winners on Kawhi?
yeah.
Nigga for sure then.
And LeBron.
That's just what happens when you play more.
Yeah.
When you're the guy, when you're at the end of the bench, when you're the nigga looked at, y'all want you guarding LeBron. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen, bro.
But now
Yo,
take that injury
PJ
away.
for a second.
take that injury away from PG. You're telling me he would have been even better than he is now.
Nah, for sure.
He's hooping now.
Well, he's
After
doing
that
like
injury,
nothing
and that's a
happened,
crazy injury. Like his whole,
Indeed.
you can see the
I
whole
saw that shit
inside of
live,
his leg.
nigga. Fuck. I saw Kevin Wish shit live too. That shit was.
Kevin Wares was disgusting.
So that's on YouTube.
I saw that shit live. I was in the fucking game.
That was a sport. I like
Kevin
Kevin
Wares is a college.
I forgot what team he played for.
He jumped.
Louisville.
Louisville.
It was
He
Louisville.
jumped up in the air to block the shot. When he landed, you just see the inside of his leg.
Nigga, he said
Literally.
snap.
It was just like this.
It was like the
That shit was
white,
dangling
you see
like
the
this,
white
nigga.
shit from his
Yeah.
knee, bro.
Nigga, that shit was
Wait.
near,
Bone.
His shin. It was like
Nigga.
it was like this,
It's fuck.
but like his leg was supposed to be like that.
Nigga, put it like that. His bone like that, nigga. She was just like
So
that.
this part was like this, and then this part was just.
Yeah,
it,
bro,
it was hanging by a thread, literally. It was hanging by like a little bit of skin.
I was hanging on his tendon, nigga.
That was disgusting. But you know that was a very good podcast. I think we talked talked about enough stuff. You
I love
know.
NBA basketball.
No, I can't stop thinking about that. Dude.
How did we go from AI robots to basketball?
That's what nigga in the podcast, bro.
That's what happens on Clocked In Podcast.
Literally, just let the conversation flow. It was good.
Would Paul George be top 10 in the NBA if he didn't get injured?
Yes.
Right now.
Yeah.
At this
Defending wise and
He didn't
athletic
get injured.
Wait,
ability.
whoa, let's talk about it. Is he top 10?
Let's talk about it.
Who's your top 10?
Alright, nah, we're gonna have to
I don't got it, I don't got it,
That's
I don't
gonna be
got it.
another
We
conversation.
can put it on.
Okay, cut it.
We can put it on.
That's
Clocked
gonna be
In
another
after
30-minute
hours. Clocked In
conversation.
after hours. Clocked In overtime.
Say you're top 10.
OT pay. Yo, we'll put it on OT pay, but.
Top 10
Nah,
definitely.
top 10.
D Rose?
No.
My top
Ooh,
10 right
D
now
Rose.
this year?
Oh, wait, no, we're talking right now.
All time.
We're talking about D Rose.
Nigga, he had a couple good years, but
That was the youngest MVP ever.
He's one of my
man.
best favorite players, but
Oh,
nah, he definitely.
Yo, you know who talks fast? That old nigga on TikTok.
Who?
Y'all don't be up to
That
something like
old
that.
That man gets me so tight. He's such a dick rider to old heads. It's not even funny, bro. He can get anything about
Just
anybody
just
new.
saw-
they're
You
not
remember the
like
shoes that Derrick Rose wore on Christmas Day? The white ones?
Uh-huh.
I know you're talking. I know.
Yeah.
You know. Somebody said that those are the iciest shoes on Christmas in the Christmas game ever.
the ashiest.
The iciest.
Oh,
It's like white and they have like the glowing.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
You know, I saw it.
No,
He
it's
said
icy.
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 I heard ashy.
Oh, wait, who said ashy?
I
He
don't
said
know.
ashy
I don't know. That's what I heard.
Ashy shoes.
Yeah. that's
Top
what
10
I
right
heard.
now.
They-
I gotta see
NBA.
it.
What's your top 10 on NBA?
Yo, that's on overtime,
Top
bro. That's not
10.
on clocked in, bro.
No order.
No,
I can't do order right now.
Just
No, I can't give you an order. I'll give you a top 10, but no order.
Giannis, Curry, LeBron, KD.
KD,
Kawhi.
Kawhi.
That's it. This is
With injuries,
Just top 10,
right
bro.
now, bro.
right now.
Just
Like,
top
this
10
season alone,
in
just
the
top
league.
10 in
This
the league.
All right, Curry, KD, LeBron, James Harden.
Nope.
Oh, you smoking dick. You say
Yeah,
no.
you're smoking.
Smoking hella dick.
What? You're telling me recently
They
James
had
Harden has
yo,
been
they had
playing?
been in the top 10.
Recently?
Yo,
Go ahead,
get
yo,
your
go
top
ahead,
10,
go
bro.
ahead, top 10, bro.
Yo.
You go get your top 10.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. Please, hold up. Let's talk about it.
KD, LeBron.
Clay.
No,
No, alright. Let's stop influencing him. Say your top 10. We'll stop influencing him.
We'll go down everybody's top 10.
Mm-hmm. So how much is that? How much is that?
That's
Not
5.
like 4. Curry, KD, Giannis, LeBron.
You're waiting for you're missing the big one right now, bro.
Who am I?
Hey,
You're missing the big one right now,
Keep
bro.
going.
Damn, nigga, you just call motherfuckers. These niggas out here trying to influence this shit.
Giannis.
Let him.
Hold
Yo,
on.
shut the hell up.
Fucking with Luka.
Okay.
How many you got so far?
6.
6.
Yo, I got next.
Who am I missing? Fucking.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about,
I
man.
mean, it's your shit, bro.
You could,
It's your top 10.
Nah, but it's like.
I can name teams.
I got next, but I got it right
Yo,
back.
76ers. Anybody on there you fuck with?
Nah, don't name teams. Let him go.
Just name team, no play. Just name team.
Yeah, I name teams and shit. 76ers. Anybody you
The
fucking with?
Pelicans.
Pelicans. Anybody you fucking with?
The Celtics.
Bulls. Anybody you fucking with? Celtics.
Magic.
Levine going crazy.
The Magic.
So you got him on your top 10.
How many you got right now? You got like 2
I'm at
guys.
6. I'm at 6.
You got in Levine to your top 10.
The Nets. Anybody you fucking with? I'm trying to think teams and shit, nigga. Came in.
Bro,
Mavericks.
just think about players off the top of your head, bro.
Cleveland. Anybody?
Right.
you fucking
We're
with?
gonna
give you a top
we're gonna
10
put you
right
on
now.
five.
I got next.
Think about it. Think about
I
it.
got next.
Think about it.
So we go
Giannis,
5.
bro.
Go with 5.
So,
Go with 5.
No
5.
order, no.
Yeah.
5. I could be 10.
Are you doing top 10 or your favorite players?
No, top 10 right now.
Okay,
in the
top
league.
10.
Top 10.
Okay.
Top 10. Like, no order. DeMar's going crazy right now. LeBron. That's 2. KD, 3. The one you forgot, Jokic. 4.
I'll say somebody else.
How did you forget Jokic?
Yeah,
Out of
so
all the people.
Embiid 2. I was thinking about Embiid 2. That's 5.
Oh no, I haven't been.
Harden's going crazy, bro. That's 6.
Going crazy now, recently.
Who? We talking about who?
Harden.
Harden.
He
Yeah,
got 6.
that's what I'm saying.
Recently?
That's 6.
Nigga, yeah, like 7.
Maybe I haven't been
I
watching.
said DeMar, right?
I haven't
Tatum.
been watching basketball.
Tatum.
Yeah.
I'll give you Tatum top 10 right now.
Tatum's going crazy.
Tatum top 10?
Yeah, I heard that.
The league right now
is a better player.
No order. I'm only giving Tatum top 10, no order. But if we're going order, I don't think he's making top 10. Like
Who?
Tatum.
Tatum.
How does that make
He's,
sense?
well, it don't make sense. But like, I don't know. He's like, put it this way. Tatum's he's like
Top 15.
Yeah, he'll make him top 15 for sure. Like, yeah, but I have
He's like
right now. I have Tatum in my top 10 because he's doing his thing right now.
Okay.
That's 8.
I was gonna give. So are we talking about like with injury, or are we just talking
Just top
players
10,
in the league?
players top
Give me
10
AD.
in the league. You can
AD.
say Rondo if you want.
AD, that's
Alright.
9. You got 9.
So I'll give you AD. I'm trying to run down the teams.
So we should have stopped at 5.
Nah, I was gonna say.
I don't know if he did say. He hasn't. Oh, he's smoking hella dick that he said.
Oh yeah. I just realized Giannis.
I ain't say
That is Giannis. But you can go down a few.
No, you
I
said
didn't
Giannis.
No, I didn't say Giannis.
I don't even know.
You started with
No, I
Giannis.
didn't.
Nigga,
I
you
didn't start with Giannis. I started with DeMar. I never said Giannis.
You never said Curry though.
You never said Curry.
That's why there's so you can go down Curry. You can go down.
Come on,
Luka,
but so
you
Curry
can-
not make your top 10 type shit?
No, now I remember.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm a Celtics fan, but you got Curry.
No,
Yeah,
he
that's
forgot.
the
He
thing, bro. You
forgot.
forget about some of the.
Now you do that for sure. Now, I was thinking of my top 10. I can't.
Because now you think about it, you can go past like now that we're going past outside. There's so many people, bro.
Yeah,
So-
they can just near.
Look, like, right, maybe not at this right moment, But Randall was going crazy.
Who?
Julius Randle.
Julius Randle?
Oh, yeah.
I think he's top 10 though. In the league.
That's why I didn't say it. He's not top 10.
But
But 15? I'll give him 15.
Like,
He maybe give
Everybody has
15,
their opinion. Everybody gonna have their top. You gonna be different top 10s. But
If
top,
we're taking out Kyrie
but I'm
through that
saying-
whole like vaccination
Yeah.
situation, he's top 10.
but pretty much I know we're all gonna have the same top 5.
What
though.
about Booker too?
Same top
I
5.
haven't watched about
That's
it.
what I
Booker
mean.
too,
Where
bro.
it changes like the last five.
Right.
But you
Like
start
the first
throwing-
5, everybody has the same 5.
Yeah, you
Everybody
start
think
throwing
like,
in names
at
in
least-
here and there. Now
or
you
the
want
same top 4 at least.
Curry, Giannis, Bron.
Or the same top 4.
Yes,
KD.
Curry, Giannis, KD,
KD.
LeBron, and then I guess 5 can really be a toss between some good players.
AD, has he been
Jokic.
hurt?
Nah, 80 he been hurt.
That's why I want to say AD because he's not. We're just talking like outside
AD is
injuries
hurt
and
because of
everything.
his braids are too tight. He said he was gonna miss the game with a concussion or something.
I just feel like he don't take them braids off, bro. He don't take them braids off.
I mean, I don't know.
He's in LA, bro. That's
It's
the
that whole injury stuff. I don't
Nah,
know.
but the whole LA.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're talking outside the injuries, and we're just talking just in general. Like let's say they're at what they're doing right now in the league, no injuries. It can go either way.
I can't give you a top 10. I can give you if they were top 10, like my favorite players, but not a top 10.
Respect.
Gotta look at the stats.
Not even that. It's just like the stats don't always show what you do on the court.
That's facts for sure.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
Big example is
They still play a
Draymond,
big
nigga.
part on it.
Draymond.
That's a big example.
What does Draymond do?
Triple
If you
single.
want to say Draymond is like,
I'm on that.
nobody.
I'm on that. What's his name? What's his name?
That's your favorite player.
You be that.
Clark be talking so much shit about
Draymond is-
You be
What
that.
does he do? Draymond averages like 8 points.
Exactly.
But
It don't
y'all
matter
about
what he
boys,
does.
That's what I'm saying.
The
bro.
stats don't
Draymond-
matter. That's what I'm saying.
So what does Draymond do?
Take away
Oh,
Draymond.
he be on everybody's. He be on everybody's face.
Draymond takes a big toll on the Warriors,
You
bro.
know that.
Bro, you got
That
to
talk
understand this.
shit.
What is that gonna
That's
do?
all
to
when
the
People,
front
it's not
end?
even that, bro. He sets the tone on defense too. You need somebody like that.
Not everybody.
Curry not gonna.
Not
Curry not
everybody's.
playing
Not
no
everybody's
defense like that.
score.
But, yo, that's the thing I've heard a lot of people say who like actually go and like
No,
watch
Curry's
game
going first
courtside.
on defense, man.
Curry's defense is retarded.
No, he plays good defense. Not my point. Hold on, I'm saying that. I'm saying, but I'm just talking about like
Nobody's asking.
he's just pushing it. Like nigga, you nigga like Curry, right? You score most of the. Bro, like you've hooped before. Everybody here has hooped before.
He's not
Right,
worried
but
about
no one's no.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yes, at a certain level.
My
he has
point,
to.
like nigga, like when you that good in offense, bro, like nigga, look at every good
Nah,
offensive
the
player,
thing is,
bro.
You heard Sean
Defense
Press-
wins stat championships though.
That's
no
true.
matter
You heard Sean Press podcast?
What?
When he said when Carmelo told him to
Yeah,
go
nigga,
harder.
yeah. My point. That's what makes sense. Like nigga, yeah, like when you that good at offense, bro, and they need you to score and
You
shit.
be like, nah, you
You
guard
take
me.
our defense.
I'm
You're looking to
playing-
take a
I'm
break.
playing
You're not guarding the best player. You're not. Yo, Clay, handle that,
You're
bro.
still
I'm
a
playing offense. I'm
defensive
saying.
athlete who has to
That's what
play
it is in the NBA.
offense
Nigga, you
and
obviously still gonna play defense, nigga. That's what I'm trying to get at. But I'm saying that like Draymond's that nigga that you look to, like yo, he gonna push you type shit, like yo, like he sees
Yeah,
you
he's not gonna
slacking.
do nothing on offense, but go play defense.
That's what I mean.
Exactly.
He
You
can't
need
play
somebody.
offense,
You
so
need somebody like
he's gonna
that.
turn over
You need somebody like
I
that.
don't know, man. You can't put that over somebody. Who
And then
both.
look at it. If you look at
Maybe not at the same level
But
of
nah.
defense, but somebody who's gonna give you at least 20 and then at least play defense somewhat good, I'll take that over Draymond any day.
and then nigga, the team's not winning because Draymond do more than nigga. It's the little
How many
things,
dickhead
dickhead.
on Draymond, bro?
For example, like
What?
nigga, look at the screens he be saying and shit for Curry.
You been talking about
Passes.
screen right now?
And nigga, pat my point.
You're
Shit
telling
like
me that any other person says that same screen, Curry's not doing the same
I
thing?
guess not, bro.
What do you mean?
I guess not,
Bro,
bro.
he be sitting
Same
screens
thing's gonna
rolling and getting back with the corner. He don't pick it. He just don't finish.
I got
It's
it.
things.
You gotta show you something.
Like what?
This way niggas play together.
Once we clock out, I gotta show you. So I tell you what.
Nah, yeah, let's clock out, bro. Okay.
Nah, that's a pretty diverse podcast again. Once again, talk.
Yeah.
Last one we
We
went
went how we got
from
to
birth
NBA.
control to mermaids. This time we went from
Episode
AI
two.
to basketball.
Episode 2, bro. Episode 2.
Episode 2.
Look out.
Stay tuned for episode 3 coming out very soon. But
Yeah, man. Stay
tomorrow,
safe. Stay
stay
safe.
safe out there.
Stay
you know,
warm.
don't do nothing crazy.
Stop touching niggas with your hands.
Cuídense dulce.
No code.
Stop saying
Code
that.
know who-
free.
You know what that means?
Yeah, well, I
You
mean,
gotta watch the pocket.
Clock out, yo. Come
we
on,
about to
clock
clock
out.
out. We about to clock out,
Clock out,
man.
man. Yo,
Clock
fuck out,
out.
bro. Come on, stop playing. Yo,
Yo,
fuck
Stanley,
out,
clock
bro.
out, bro.
Nigga, I'm still clocking in. You said some stupid shit about Harden, nigga. I'm still in this motherfucker.
Harden fat.
I'll clock out from the video. We talk after this.
Harden
Clock
fat.
out, yo.
Clock out, Stanley.
Put it in overtime. Come on.
That's
You're messing around with company hours, bro. Come on.
we're not gonna pay you.
They cut your hours.
Fuck everybody this up, man. I clocked out for now.
Next week he's not on the podcast.
Fuck you right back here.
Next week he's not.